Ibragimov. His opponent, Mathys Duragrin, also unblemished as a professional.
Round number one,
in
ready,
the white trunks there.
Speaking to his coach earlier, he said we're going to see Ibrahim striking, which we've not seen too much of, but trust me guys, this guy is a world-class striker.
Switch stances here early.
It's always nice when you've got the wrestling backup plan that Ibra's got, you know what I mean? You can develop your striking in the dark while you do the work in the light with your wrestling. And then as soon as you decide you want to open up with your striking, it can surprise people like that needed.
Like, did you see how he went? He faked the takedown, he come up with the head kick, and that's what you've got to be worried about with a guy Ibrahim's level with wrestling. It's really difficult. You don't know to defend the takedown or keep your guard up. You just don't know.
Oh, big left hand snuck through. Duragrin ate it. But now Ibra onto the back.
And you've got to make that decision whether to defend the takedown or the punches in a split second. And it's not always the right decision, and it can cost you the entire fight, if not the round.
How many times have we seen Ibra here, guys? It's a really difficult position to get out of. When he's in this position, he's super effective.
Big lift from Ibra.
Nice scramble from Mathys, though. Fighting the hands well.
Something that I find is really useful, that's almost built into the mentality of wrestling, is that failing a takedown is not a failure, right? It's just the opportunity to set up the next takedown. You know, you shoot 3, 4, 5 times. If you don't get discouraged, that's a real mental strength. And I don't think we see the same thing in striking. If you miss a strike, sometimes you're like, oh, hang on, let me pull back and reassess.
Tell me where you've seen this before.
The leg irons.
I mean, going back to Dan's point, there's a reason why wrestling is the most important and why we have so many champions that have come from wrestling. It's that tenacity, it's that drive forward, it's that never give up.
The will to compete, isn't
it? Exactly.
Well, and look, Brendan Loughnane, sitting right next to me, was the victim of this wrestling, and then what did you do? You went and you shored up the takedown defense, you figured out a solution to that problem, and then you had the belt wrapped around your waist a year later.
But then I also didn't figure it out the second time, so I still listen. It swings and roundabouts, my friend.
Get your fingers out of gloves, get your fingers out of gloves.
He went to Thailand 3 or 4 years to forget, not Dagestan.
Exactly. But Ibrahim doing what Ibrahim does, a beautiful top control.
Nice tie clinch against the fence on the floor. You don't see that very often. You see Mathys trying to build up, carrying the weight of Ibra.
Never easy. Great positioning, perfect positioning. He's also been over to Dagestan and Manchester. He's done his camp. He's been around the best. You see him in pictures with Habib and Islam. You know, he's around the best. He's 21. The sky is the limit. Beautiful leg hook.
Very nice.
I love the way he pulled that around the back.
All the way around to the back control position. Mathys Duragrin's got his hands involved, making sure this choke doesn't snake around his neck, but a lot of work to be done before he's back in an advantageous or even neutral position.
That was smart work by Mathys then to feed his arm over the top of Ibra's arm to try and slow the attack down. But Ibra in this top position with this body triangle is game
look how
over.
tight this is,
man.
guys.
That's pressure into the lower back like nothing else.
It really is.
You can submit somebody just with that body triangle and pressure from the hips. We've seen it in professional mixed martial arts at the highest level.
Ivan Salivary, Tony Strickland. I pointed at you guys to test your MMA history knowledge. Come on, I was teasing.
You are the encyclopedia, though, Dan. You're not that
I know nothing else. This is the problem. This is getting
I'm not
tighter.
far behind you.
What about DeMarcus Johnson against Joker?
Yes, of course. There you go. Well, he's your teammate. You should remember that one. You're probably in the corner.
I was.
Oh, well, that's no good.
That's cheating, John.
That body triangle is going to be really difficult to escape for
really
Mathys.
difficult.
45 seconds. It might be a case of him accepting this position.
You saw that? That was mean, old school stuff right there. He just put the palm over the mouth and nose.
BJ Penn-esque.
That's just being big brother and telling you I can do whatever I want in this position.
Beautiful body triangle. I love the way he's trapping the foot behind the knee. Extremely difficult to get out of. Seamless transitions.
Now Mathys Duragrin trying to attack a heel hook. Ibra stands up and kicks out of it.
Ibra calm, composed. Flawless performance so far. Absolutely flawless.
Use your step back.
It's been a pretty solid first round all the way through for Ibragim Ibragimov. Exactly what he expected. My goodness. Little switch stands to a power bomb.
We have to take a look at that replay. Because
He's really up against it here. You know when you know that somebody can control you like that, it's so hard to let your offense off now.
round 2, Ibra in the southpaw
He's doing
stance.
it. Good one too.
Duragrin trying to stay aggressive.
Here we go.
And when you have the wrestling ability of Ibragimov, you really get to be a little bit free and even borderline reckless with your own striking.
How loose that head kick was.
Yeah, right. He can be as aggressive as he wants to be because there's always this as another option.
Could be a potential ninja choke here. You can see how tight Ibra is keeping his head to the side of his chest. Now an outside reap, super
beautiful.
Right.
I remember sparring Ibrahim 2 years ago, and I was like, where has he come from? Who are you? I'm fighting Chris Wade here for the semi-finals. I'm sparring him thinking, he's a close rock. It's like, where did you come from?
When he was 19.
He's incredible, honestly, guys. Mathys really up against it here now. He's back in that position that you really don't want to be.
And he's in Ibra's corner as well. You'll see Lerone Murphy through the fence coaching.
Great team over there at Manchester, top team.
Another thing to note about Ibra, I mean, this top pressure, this constant, interminable, I'm going to drown you type pressure is a high percentage way to win fights. But the 𝗘𝗏𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗏 team in recent years has acknowledged that it is not enough to make you a star. So a lot of those guys are being more aggressive, putting emphasis on finishes more than ever before in their individual careers. We saw that with 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗏, who's still active in our global season. Ibra knows that same messaging.
Ghazi really did rip up the script, didn't he? He's just been coming out all guns blazing all year.
After
been fantastic to watch.
After 8 consecutive decision victories, he just said, I need to start knocking people out or no one's going to watch my fights. And that's exactly what he's done since.
Can you imagine being in the room, guys, over there?
Insane.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
just
to
to
watch him spar.
Here we go now.
Even Ibra in that match, it would be amazing to watch him spar with them. That was like a tight neck crank, very uncomfortable. Duragrin's managed to survive that position out of toughness alone, and now he's getting back to his knee.
And it's really hard to explain how this feels unless you're in it. It's its own feeling. It's like, imagine drowning. That's literally what it feels like.
I mean, drowning's bad enough when you've got somebody punching you in the face as well. Like it's just constant pressure, isn't it? You can see him driving in as well.
It's about as uncomfortable as you can physically get. Beautiful. Amazing position.
Oh, that knee to the body hurt Mathys. You can see he's pulled his arm in tight.
Right to the solar
Oh, his body's hurt.
Yeah. Finish his knee, it could be.
And Ibra's right in front of his own corner, so they're able to tell him how badly Mathys is hurt.
Oh, nice knee to the body.
Look at Duragrin digging down deep and swinging back.
He's definitely hurt. See if he can weather the Ibrahim storm. Beautiful transition again. Hands to take down. Perfect.
Little trip there, nice again. I wonder if he's going to go back to that knee to the body, because this is the position that he landed it in a moment ago.
Going to have to get his head out of Duragrin's lap if he wants to get his own legs involved.
Here's the leg handcuff.
Man.
Once the old leg handcuff comes in, it's really difficult.
Yeah, isn't it? Always reminds me of the old medieval stocks that used to get put in back in the market square if you've been a bad lad. Not that I've ever been. I mean, I fortunately was born after that point.
Mathys really up against it here now. Getting up from this position, you have to get to a hip, get to a hand, get a leg out. It's 3 or 4 steps from here so you can get to your feet, and you're in the second round. You took multiple body shots, you're tired. It's really difficult from here.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm so distracted by what the mental image that Dan Hardy just put in my head of what his childhood must have been like when he misbehaved. There it is again.
That knee to the body is so effective, guys.
See how it's kind of broken the posture of Mathys every time he lands. His short elbow as well.
Here's the fake takedown head kick now. Come on, you've got it in there.
Spawn groin.
So nice.
Drives the heel into the midsection. Whoa. Duragrin tries his spinning back elbow.
Mathys, very hurt.
Watch your heads, gentlemen. Watch your heads, please. Ibrahim, watch your head.
Ibrahim's all over him. It's difficult here. It's a mountain.
Tries for the spinning elbow of his own and manages to defend the takedown.
Big knee, slap and kick right after. We're going to round 3.
Show me a gun choke.
One more round between Ibragim Ibragimov and Mathys Duragrin in a featherweight showcase feature.
For Mathys, I'm going for broke now. I'm coming out in this round. I'm 2 rounds down. I'm just letting it all go. Same as from Ibrahim. I've got him wounded. I've hurt him. I've got him tired. Now let's show what you've got on the feet.
Especially now he's instilled that danger of the level change over and over again.
Which he's doing here, guys. Great kicks, great teeps to the leg. I really do hope he gets a show striking because I have seen it.
Watch your heads, both of you. Watch your fingers, Ibrahim. Fingers, Ibrahim. Keep him in.
Nice straight right by Mathys there.
No sign of quitting Mathys whatsoever, guys.
Good left hand there from Ibra out of this southpaw stance.
Nice. I like the variety of the attacks from Ibra as well. He's not just like he's sticking with 1 or 2 things. Spinning hook kick as I say that.
And he's switching stances. You know that he's got elite wrestling and this striking coming from different angles and different looks. I mean, what a nightmare to try and plan for.
That transition there was about as good as it gets. Spinning hook kick to double leg. That's a new one for us, isn't it?
I won't be drilling that one on.
I mean, the dexterity and the flexibility in him is incredible.
Keep it flat. Keep it flat.
Mathys, though, tough as it comes, just won't take no for an answer.
He's clearly done his work preparing for this style of fighting. I mean, he's doing everything he can to keep himself in the fight.
I really like Ibra to go back to the knees to the body. I found them really effective.
Good elbow there from Ibragim.
What's with all the spins tonight, guys? He's got a lot of spinning elbows, spinning hook kicks.
Good right hand from Duragrin. Sneaks through, right down the middle.
Yeah, beautiful.
I guess that's the one thing we don't really know yet is what is Ibra's chin like?
So far, so good, I'd say.
Yeah.
Patrick Averora getting his hands taped backstage. One half of our main event against Danny Roberts.
Absolutely perfect again. Great penetration, back to the fence, where he's going to go for his wrist locks. And how do you beat this? How do you beat this? Because he's spinning hook kicking you, then he's double legging you, and then he's trapping you on the fence. It's so difficult.
He was over there talking to Paul Hughes, cage side.
I wish them two were the same weight, don't you?
Hey, they might be in a few years. You never know. Oh, that was a front kick to the body again. You can see his elbows drop. Mathys is hurt again.
Oi. Look at that, come on.
Hunting the body and then right down on the level change again.
Textbook. Perfect. So if you're Mathys here, you've got 2 minutes left, what do you even do now?
It's got to be wild stuff, hasn't it? It's got to be, I mean, short-range elbows, short-range knees. You've got to expect that level change to come at some point. But then, of course, the wrist. Oh, what an elbow on the brick.
The exit.
The danger is if you start trying to set him up on one of those level changes, that's where you're going to eat a head kick because you were anticipating it.
Exactly. Great cardio for both guys. Look like they're in the first round.
That's a good point. I mean, Mathys is well conditioned.
Look at the pace, guys.
Lovely left hook to the body as well.
I told you, striking is elite, and he has shown a bit more tonight than we've seen in the past.
Good job by Duragrin.
Whoa! Come on!
What a superstar!
I've seen one other person in history do that. Was Tyson Griffin.
What was that?
Sprawled up the fence. Wow!
Oh, so hard. His hips were on the mat and his feet were on the fence.
Super sprawl, we'll call that. Yeah?
Super sprawl.
We just named it.
There you go.
𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 still to come.
Fingers out the gloves, gentlemen, both of you. Put your fingers in the gloves. On the ear, on the ear.
You can see 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘's pumped up watching these fights now. Oh, this looks tight. He's just got a bite under the chin. Mathys Duragrin is holding onto the wrist. I think this might be it, guys. He's going to go straight across the jaw and just crush.
Short choke here. Big squeeze from Ibra.
More of a crank than a choke.
Wow, how did he survive that? That looked like pure pain across the jaw.
There's no quit in Mathys Duragrin. Unfortunately for him, it's been all defense this whole fight.
Flat feet, Mathys.
And now they're having a chat in the corner of Ibragim Ibragimov.
Yeah, okay.
Mathys tries one more knee, jumping switch knee from Ibra.
Perfect, flawless performance here from Ibrahim.
Andy Shepard has the official judges' scorecards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout the same, 30-27. For your winner, by unanimous decision, Ibragim Ibragimov!
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.